Armored vehicles are a blast. They are tough, they're fast, and they come strapped with weapons that makes you feel like the final boss. But don't get comfy, because trust me, everyone wants you dead. Player will choose AT rockets, ATGMs, MPTs, mortars, artillery, ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, helicopters, jets, hell, even a nuke, whatever it takes just to see your glorious metal box go boom. Welcome to a special series, Threats to Armor. Starting this series, we'll be beginning with part 1 against Infantry AT, or in other words... No! No! I'm a strong MBT with APS, nothing can touch me. You whitening like targets up with your main gun and cheers as you won the World Cup. And as you drive in further, suddenly surprised to find yourself getting chewed by hidden infantry. Your APS is on cooldown, your crew is panicked, and once you try to dry off, only to get yourself immobilized. Infantry comes in many forms, often with different loadouts that can change their weapons and combat roles on the fly. But with many having access to AT launchers, you can't just carelessly drive at the front line aimlessly or expect to get ambushed by that shit! As a rule of thumb, keep your vehicles at least 400 meters away or more when engaging them. Many infantry squads carry AT rockets with an effective range of 400 meters. But there is another group of infantry out there, AT specialists designed to hunt down vehicles like yourself and will always pose the greatest danger to your armor. This consists of units from the USMC, the Assaultmen Smalls, Special Operations Forces, the Ranger Raws and the Malls, VDV Dish from the VDV, Guards Motostraki, Motorized Spetsnaz GRU AT, Devasantes RPGs, and under the mechanized, the Vampires RPG-29. They are dangerous and will shred you if you're careless. If they catch you from the sides or the rear, you're in trouble. Learn these icons and always keep in mind of them. They can unleash multiple rockets at once or spammable disposable launchers every 1 to 2 seconds. This will quickly overwhelm your APS, shredding your modules and leaving you crippled or worse, immobilized. With APS reloading at 6 seconds, any infantry with disposable launchers will get 3 AT in during your cooldown. Special warning, Devasantes with the Ambusher kit will completely bypass your APS. Infantry working in pairs or more with disposable rockets can wreck you fast, easily damaging your modules if you stray into their range. Infantry also takes a reduction in damage when entering buildings. This will vary depending on the number of infantry in the building. Golden rule, do not drive too close to buildings with high elevation when enemy AT infantry are nearby. With the right angle around 45 degrees, their rockets can count as a top attack, dealing almost full damage and potentially destroying you in seconds. Fun fact, this applies to grenade launchers too. Another set of infantry we need to keep an eye on. Marine Raiders from the USMC, next generation weapons from the Airborne, Ranger RRCs from the Special Forces, and even the normal Rangers with the standoff kit, VDV Spetsnaz from the VDV, SPG-9s from the Coastal, and lastly, Sturmoviki from the Mechanized. Some squads carry long-range AT launchers reaching over 400 meters. Some may pack heavy damage, but even weaker ones can trigger your APS, leaving you wide open for deadly follow-up shots from other strong AT. Yes, I'm looking at you, Sturmovikis. So, how do we counter dedicated AT squads? Fight at your own terms. Who the hell says we need to drive straight in? Keep a distance, outrange their rockets whenever possible. Avoid charging into objectives blindly. Infantry love hiding in forests and buildings, waiting for the first shot advantage. Know their stealth advantage. With our strong armor with an average of 1400 optic range and infantry with 1.75 stealth, we will only spot them at 800 meters in the open, but that will drop to 400 meters when those pesky crocodiles start hiding inside buildings. Even top tier optics like the V3 and the T14 1750 range will only see them at 500 meters, giving units like Rangers with Mauls or RPG Vampires the first strike. Use proper recon. Vehicles like the M7A4 Beefist and the Striker RV with their 2400 optics can reliably outspot hidden AT specialists and engage them safely at 688 meters. Bring your own infantry, never ever work alone. Use cheap transports carrying those infantry and work them together to push the objective, keeping your pricier armor staying at the back as fire support. Stay clear out of forests when enemy AT squads are present. Sure, HE shells will shred infantry at close range in the open, but one sneaky infantry with AT you may have not seen could eventually flank and your tank is toast. If all else fails, call in support. Mortars, artilleries, airstrikes, use every tool available. I'm sure you brought in some support units to help your front line, right? Right? That's it for part 1. Next time, we'll break down on how to handle infantry and vehicles equipped with ATGMs. Stay tuned.